Well, your information must be incomplete because they're out there in force and they're organized. And they're angry. And they tried to recruit me into their ranks and it didn't work.
Are you telling me that the Master has returned? The myth of the Vault Dweller from Vault 13 is just that. Fiction. A fairy tale.
Ha! That's all because of President Tandy. Caesar has a point with the NCR. They're bloated with bureaucrats and liars and cheats.
Well, as far as we can figure, the Master was a computer built into an old vault out there in Angel's Boneyard. Something happened and it blew up. Pretty much all the information is lost after that. Some people say it's how President Tandy began the NCR. The legend says that there's a Vault Dweller that came up from the far south and fought a great evil, twisting men into beasts. Of course, that's just myth. I hate to get all politically correct, but we in the NCR don't call them beasts. It's derogatory. We call them super mutants. Well, as you've observed, we're in a bit of a bind. I can't officially organize an NCR military outfit to launch an assault on a group by race. Well, we'll have to wait until they strike us, per congressional doctrine. Even then, I can't authorize an official military response against their kind. But then again, you're still not NCR. You're my magic 8-ball, and I may have a solution for you. One that you may or may not like. That's funny, but you may be right. We're way over our heads, Agent, and it's time to make a tough call. I can't ask you to do it without being perfectly clear. The morality isn't up for debate. The actors in play are bad people. These people killed my wife. They held me for a slave as a child, and until this afternoon, they were the chief threat to the NCR's way of life. I'm talking about the survivalist raiders, the last of their sort not firmly under our boot heel. We need to eliminate their central leadership. If we can manage to not... And the last time I... All right, now don't get too excited. We're talking about the death of a man wanted for court justice. If you knowingly kill a man under warrant for arrest, the NCR can imprison you for life as a vigilante. They take jurisdictional law very seriously back in the hub. We've been able to get away with killing unknown raiders so far because they're all wanted with a bounty on their heads. Els-dragon isn't. He's a foreign head of state.
I think this isn't a state, it's a patch of dirt with a big hole in the ground.
It is, according to Congress. They call this kind of thing a Confederate state. It's all legal bullshit. Partly Senator DeVille's fault. If it were up to men like me, we'd ride into every raider compound in the nation and serve them up a plate of hot lead. That's country justice.
That I could get behind.
It's not in my purview to decide matters of constitutional law. All this political pandering and namby-pamby crap is part of serving elected officials of the Republic. But it's not your oath to abide by. You're outside the law, as far as my command is concerned. Good. Just make sure to leave yourself a straight path back out of that mine. You have several ways to get in. Els-dragon has a daughter out in Black Horse Ranch. If you sneak in there, you can kidnap her to draw him out. Unethical, but it'd work. You could touch base with a raider defector and have them sneak you in. Or you can try to get in the hard way, right through the front door. I'll leave it up to your unique problem-solving abilities. Good luck, and Godspeed. You've got multiple options. Let's hear them. There's not much. Old Doc Rossman knew a dozen ways into that place. It was practically his home away from home. If you know of any of Rossman's old notes or secret stashes, you could potentially uncover one of his secret access points. Yeah, I bet. That old bastard's been after my job for 10 years. I don't play to his mob allies' rules. When you get back from this mission to take down Els-dragon, I want you to be ready to make your decision. DeVille will be waiting for me to come out in the open. I'll give him that chance. Then you pull the trigger on him. Don't let him know your true loyalties until the last minute. Then you play double agent and make your shot count.
Specialist, this is Colonel Bragg. Come back. Repeat, this is Bragg. Come back. Damn. We got word that the fort has been blown wide open. Good work, soldier. That should provide us the distraction we need. We'll be in the area. We're dropping in some supplies now. Follow your map and you'll find it. No, just get that Els-dragon sumbitch in the ground. Sooner he's dead, the sooner we can burn this valley and head home. Find the guns and ammo we left in a crate not far from your position. It should help reinforce your efforts. Good work, old girl. Now, head on out to that mine and see how many of them you can turn to your cause. They should be up in arms over those super mutants and blame old Els-dragon for the betrayal. Use it to your advantage. Brag out.
Paperweight.
You like that?
You've returned. I heard the Fort Dagger Point mission didn't go quite as expected. Still, we can use this to our advantage. The super mutant horde is causing a rout in the survivalist forces. They're bending under the weight of their frontal assault. Now is the time to strike. Silverman will be caught completely off guard. We get you into Athens Tech, remove Els-dragon, then report to me. That's entirely up to you. Let's go over your options. It's possible. You'd have to be clever about it. Els-dragon has a daughter in Black Horse Ranch at the house on the top of the hill. If you kidnap her, he'll come running. I suggest you take her just outside of Barstow, away from the super mutant onslaught. I'll slip word to him, and he'll take a vertibird to meet you. Then you kill him. He won't be interested in the forces overrunning his men and knowing his family is in danger. You keep him distracted long enough to eliminate him however you please, then deal with the girl. I don't care what you do with her. After Els-dragon is dead, the raiders will be in disarray and the super mutants will turn on the NCR. We use that time to kill Silverman. Something he told me once. He had a transponder implanted in Eliza's thigh. If she moves from that house, he knows. With the Enclave vertibirds at his disposal, he's going to be there. I'll make sure of it. Just ensure she's alive until he shows up. Just meet me back here. Make sure you have adequate firepower. I'll have my men prepared. When you return from your escapades with Els-dragon, we'll be waiting on the main drag. Meet us there. We'll have those loyal to us in the NCR ranks divided between us, and those that aren't loyal to Congress on the other. We'll make a few loud noises, then clear the blood and smoke before anyone gets curious. It'll be over before you know it. They may try, but out here on the fringe, anything can happen. You know, at first I hated this pissant little town of dirt farmers, but I've come to enjoy the lawlessness of it all. It's endearing. By the time the NCR main forces reach Union City under Congress's orders, it will be too late. I have a checkmate option. Something you missed while getting chased out of Fort Dagger Point, a nuclear missile. No, nothing like that. I'm sinister, yes, but I'm not a barbarian. I have alternative uses for the weapon itself. There's a key command structure to Fort Dagger Point's launch system. I want to decipher it and gain control of several silos we discovered to the west at a place called Hopeville. I need that fort. Oh, believe me, my mother was certain I'd grow up to be a murdering dictator. Thankfully for you, I'm only half of that. Possibly, but probably not. Bill doesn't run in the same crowd of people that know this information exists. After we take care of Silverman, We'll use this to ensure Congress approves our plans for the foreseeable future. We'll be unstoppable. I appreciate your zeal for power. There's hope for you yet. Good. Get your mission straightened out. Then be ready to kill a certain wayward general. Indeed.
Come on! Damn! I'm hit!
Agent, watch the skies. We're dropping you in some supplies from orbit.
This is how we do it round here. Christ almighty. Get him.
Ha!
Pinche cabrón. La muerte viene por ti.
Ha!
Christ almighty.
Such a great steak.
Ha ha!
This is how we do it round here.
Ha ha ha!
Chingada.
Come on. I'm gonna hit you harder.
You like that?
Holy shit.
You're all on fire and burning.
Had enough? You like that?
Your ass is mine, Els-dragon.
They killed me!
Hey there, pal. You really saved my ass back there in Dagger Point. Even after what I did to you, pulled me out. That was a brave thing. Can't say I would do the same, and I'm ashamed of it. Thank you. Yeah, you too, Vault Kid.
I don't. Yeah. That really seems to be making it work, huh? Just like hit it smack the radio a few times to get it working. You see that crap? It's like, hey, this damn thing don't work. Bang on it enough times and it might.
So, you've returned. I have word that Els-dragon is dead. I applaud your efforts. Now, we have one final task to complete. One more grave to dig. Kill General Silverman and let's end this. Good. Do it up close and personal or at a surprise distance. I don't care. Just make your decision.
It's done.
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for my entire life. I never expected it would come standing in a dusty-ass backwards town with a vault dweller, but so be it. I can finally seize control of the NCR and bend Congress to my whims. Las Vegas, Colorado, Arizona, and beyond. It's all going to be mine. A single republic unified under the Bishop family, and that family indebted to me immeasurably. And it's all because of you. Come with me. We can clean these streets of blood and prepare for one final mission. Now, we finish off these super mutant army remnants and things get back to normal. With Els-dragon dead and the raiders under the control of my agents, there's only one goal left to attain, Fort Daggerpoint. Don't fret, I've lifted the hold on Congress and they passed a joint resolution to move their troops into the region. We have the entire NCR military at our disposal now. They'll be here in just minutes. Gather your allies and prepare to assault Fort Daggerpoint. Anyone you have left, tell them to be at the ready. Then return to me in Silverman's luxurious leathered chair.
This is Colonel Bragg, Enclave's